You think your problem is marketing. You think it's your offer. You think it's your team. But none of those are true. Your problem is operational drag. And most of you have never heard the term before, which is exactly why it's costing you so much. Now, if your business is under 10 grand a month, close this. You don't have operational drag yet. You probably have a marketing problem or a sales problem, real one. This is for the founder doing between 20 to 50 grand a month who cannot figure out why scaling past this is so hard. You've tried more ads, you've tried hiring, you tried a new funnel, but nothing's moving the needle. That's the signal. That's operational drag. Last year, before we installed the correct architecture inside our own info product business, we had 50 sales calls in a single month. And before the architecture, those 50 sales calls generated $13,500 in revenue. Same offer, same lead source, same me. But we installed operational drag fixes, and those same 50 sales calls the next month became $75,000. And not with new funnel, not a new audience, not better copy. Literally, same prospects just a month later. 5.5 times the output. That gap between 13.5K and 75K, that was operational drag in our own business. Operational drag, to put it simply, is the friction inside your business that requires you, the founder, to be the operating system. Every lead, every reply, every qualification, every follow-up, every decision, everything flows through one bottleneck. You. When you're the operating system, your business has a hard ceiling. And the ceiling is whatever you can personally process in 16 hours a day. That's why 30 grand a month feels harder than 10 grand a month felt. Because you've hit the limit of what one human nervous system can actually do. And for 2 years, I tried to fix this the way most founders try to fix it. I'd watch a YouTube video, get a hit of dopamine about some new fix, a new Notion template, a new hiring playbook, a vision board, a team incentive structure. I'd implement it straight away on a Monday. By Thursday, nothing had changed. I had 11 Notion workspaces, SOPs, all over my Google Drive. Nobody would read. 2 team members I paid to take courses, they never finished. I was solving the wrong problem with the right amount of effort, probably too much effort. That's the most expensive mistake in this industry. And every guru is in your feed is selling you a different version of it. I know what you're probably thinking. Just wait a second. You're thinking, okay, my situation is a bit different. I really need those better leads. I just need a closer. I just need a VA who can handle the follow-ups for me. And that's the trap. I thought the same things for the last 2 years myself. And every one of those fixes adds another thing flowing through you. You're not removing the bottleneck. You still are the bottleneck. You just add something else to it. Operational drag bleeds you in 3 different places. I'm going to name each one. Each one becomes its own video later. Today, you just need to see the map. Layer 1, marketing. Leads come in. No system catches the cold ones. No system nurtures them. No system qualifies them before they hit your calendar. So you or your closer takes a call with someone who was probably never going to buy. And that's 2 hours of your life and $0. Multiply that by a year, and most founders lose 30 to 40% of their current calendar to the drag in this layer alone. Layer 2, the follow-up. 60 to 70% of revenue in this industry sits in no response yet. Not no response. And almost nobody is running automated multi-channel follow-up. You maybe send one email or you get a Claude to give you some follow-up sequence that nobody reads. But you just send it, you wait, you forget. And the money never comes back. That's not a leak. That's a flood. Layer 3, sales. Without a qualification gate, your close rate sits probably at 15 to 25, maximum 30%. With a gate, the same calls, you can get to 40 to 60% close rate. Same offer, same closer, same calls. Different architecture, different outcome. 3 layers. They stack the bleed. And most of you are losing $50,000 to $100,000 a month and calling it the market or I need to work more. Here's what you actually have to understand. It's not a marketing problem on its own. It's not a sales problem on its own. And it's not even a team problem. It's the architecture underneath. The system you built to do 10 grand a month is the same system you're trying to do now to make 50 grand a month. It was never designed for that scale. And every fix you've bought for the last 2 years, every course, every consultant, every funnel rebuilt, has been a patch on the wrong layer. The fix isn't more grinding than smarter. The fix is replacing yourself inside the operating layer of the business, not augmenting, replacing. The system I install for founders is called a synthetic operational core. AI plus automation plus structural architecture sitting inside the business, doing the manual work you've been doing for the last 2 years. The DMs, the qualifying, the follow-ups, the chasing, the system handles all of it. Cleaner, faster, and no tired Tuesdays. The AI isn't the knight. AI is the armor. The knight is still you. You're the one who built the business, but you go fight the big battles. The offer, the brand, the deeper work. But the manual work finally isn't flowing through you anymore. Now, stop watching for 10 seconds. Open your Notes app and write down these 3 numbers. 1. How many leads came in last month? 2. How many calls you actually had? And 3. What was the close rate? How many you closed? Those 3 numbers tell you exactly where your operational drag lives inside your business. Now, don't guess, actually write them down. We're going to need them in the next 60 seconds. Finished? Now, before we use them, I'm 22. I don't know you personally yet. I have no relationship to protect here, so I'll say what nobody around you is saying. Every course you bought, every consultant you've hired, every funnel rebuild you've paid for, they've been treating the symptoms of operational drag while leaving the disease intact. Because the disease, quite frankly, is hard to sell. Replace the founder inside the business is a harder pitch than, oh, here is a Notion template, here is the quick fix. So the industry sells you the templates, the quick fix. But they don't move the number. And then you maybe blame yourself. But you're not the problem in this specific situation. The architecture is. So stop focusing on decorating the bottleneck. Start focusing on actually removing it. Now, 2 things before we close on this. 1, you have the 3 numbers in your Notes app. Leads, calls, and how many you closed. Don't lose them. They're worth more than anything else you probably wrote down this week. Number 2, go to operationaldrag.com. You also have the link underneath this video. Right now, not later. There's a free calculator that takes those numbers and tells you exactly where the operational drag is inside your business and what it's costing you each month in dollars. Obviously, most of you won't do it. You'll feel diagnosed by this video. You'll feel that small relief that comes with finally having a name for what's been happening to you. And you close the tab and go back to the same exact Tuesday you've been living for 2 years. That's the disease. The disease is feeling like you took action because you watched someone name the problem. But you didn't take action. You just watched the video. The founders who actually install architecture do one thing differently. They convert the recognition into a move inside the same minute or same hour. Not the same day, same minute, same hour. So take a few minutes, go to operationaldrag.com and fill out the calculator so you get to see where your operational drag is inside your own info product business.